everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Lolise, and today we are going to be talking about more internet BS. I haven't said that in a while. And today is just a little update from Miss Illuminaughtii herself, Blair Zahn? Is that her last name? Zahn? Am I saying that right? Is there another way to say that? Before we get into the updates, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get a notification every time I post. And please don't send anybody that we talk about in this video any hate, negativity, and nothing like that. These are just my thoughts and opinions based on what I'm seeing play out on the internet. So if you have something to say about what we are talking about, just shoot it down in the comments below. That's what they are there for. Few other housekeeping things. Well, actually, I really only have like one housekeeping thing, maybe two. But first is, yes, I colored my hair. It is very red. I was going for more of a golden brown, but we ended up more on the red side, which I'm fine with. I did really like having blonde or lighter hair, but it's impossible to maintain that at home, and your girl cannot afford to go to the salon all the time because that is expensive. So I opted for this, and this is what we have now. Also, I got a lot of comments in my last video about the therapist and the potential for there being a conflict of interest because not only were Blair and Wonder friends at the time, but Blair was also in more of a position of power because Blair was also the employer. And then, you know, obviously, like, they would be discussing their turmoil that they were experiencing with each other in therapy, especially Wonder, who was experiencing a lot of things, apparently, allegedly, at the hands of Blair. So that doesn't make sense. I totally get it now. Now, there were a couple updates, two major ones, really. So this is actually gonna be a very short video, which is probably a good thing because I am also going on a vacation. I'm leaving really early tomorrow morning, so I wanted to get this filmed and uploaded before I leave so we can kind of have this wrapped up in a little ball, and then if anything happens while I'm on vacation, maybe I will actually make an impromptu video there, but I'll probably just wait till afterwards and just continue watching the drama unfold from afar a little bit. Anyway, the real update is that Illuminaughtii apparently, though on her channel and everywhere else on other social media, it's been pretty much like business as usual for her. She decided to address what is happening and all the videos that are being made about her, but specifically addressing like the allegations from the people from Sad Milk, which I thought was what the video she made already was, but here we are. So she actually released a statement both on Twitter and in her community tab. I looked to see if this was on Instagram. It could have been a story that's already disappeared. I didn't see it like posted anywhere, and like a highlight on TikTok, I didn't see anything either. So this is just in like text-based social media places. And what this says is, hey everyone, I am fully aware of recent false allegations that have surfaced. Okay, I want to take a moment to publicly state that I am taking these allegations seriously and am committed to rectifying the situation promptly and appropriately. I mean, to say promptly is a little silly because it's been several weeks since the Clicks and Wonder's video came out, and Wonder also had Oz in the video too, so I don't know if I would say we are moving with the quickest of speed. I understand the concerns and potential impact that these false allegations have caused. My team and I are actively working behind the scenes to gather all relevant facts. And that is a very PC way of saying that you and your team are trying to dig up more dirt on people, because that's what you always have your team do. I mean, that was kind of some of the allegations that were brought against her, right? The more and more this happens, this is very like creepshow art. It's like the video where she was trying to prove that Emily Artful was lying, but really in the process, she proved that Emily Artful was correct in the fact that Shannon had been stalking her online for almost a decade at least. Did so by showing screenshots that were over 11 years old. Like, how else would you have? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link my creepshow art videos somewhere. I have a whole playlist of them. And I'm wondering if I'm eventually gonna have a whole playlist of Illuminaughtii videos too. But let's continue because we're only halfway through this. So she says, I am committed to transparency and accountability through this process. Rest assured I'm taking decisive action to address the situation. I will provide updates and communicate any necessary action as soon as possible. Thank you to those who are standing by me during this challenging time. I will not allow these false allegations to be weaponized as a way to silence my voice. No one's silencing her at all. In fact, Illuminaughtii has, like I said, been posting on all of their social media completely like business as usual. Now, there are tons and tons of videos that have gone up since. I still have not really looked at the comments, but I have looked at the views and they have gone down drastically. And she has lost well over 100,000 subscribers. I think at this point, it's between like 160 to 180,000 subscribers. So I'm wondering if the views and the falling subscriber count is what prompted this. And to say your voice is being silenced, you have a huge platform. You've already made one video on the topic, and now I don't know if this means that she's going to be making another one, which, I mean, it kind of sounds like this, so I can't get over how creepshow art this is. Oh my god. Okay. So anyway, she ends this by saying, I appreciate your patience and understanding during this challenging time. I am dedicated to upholding my channel's values and delivering on our commitments. I am confident that the truth will prevail. Sincerely, Blair's on. Once again, did not know that was Blair's name. And specifically, like, I didn't look too much at what the comments on Twitter said, but the comments on the YouTube community post were interesting. One person said, curious how you're going to debunk sharing someone's aliving note without their consent in an attempt to attack their personality and not their accusations, but I'm in it for the long haul, don't ask me why. Somebody said she's probably paying people to dig up 10-year-old stuff again. This is a very interesting one. This person said, my problem with this channel is exactly what you have said many times, Blair. I don't care if you're an asshole, just be an honest one. Take your own advice. Another one said, Blair, just own up to your mistakes, because for you to prove these allegations are false, it's gonna have to be extremely good evidence, which we all know you don't have. Instead of making excuses for yourself, just own up to your mistakes like a mature human being. And then this one kind of hit the nail on the head with what I was talking about with being silenced. This person said, silenced voice, you have a massive platform. If you had additional evidence, share it. I went through the Google Docs provided with receipts. I listened to your response video and others' response videos to you in full. You were called out. Either self-reflect and take accountability for any wrongdoing on your behalf, or rebuke the claims. As for me, I find it pretty unforgivable to share someone's aliving themselves a message. I also find claims of creating an environment dangerous to children to be serious accusations. There were a lot of mistakes, but the implication of the sanitized corporate post is that you're considering legal action that would actually silence others' voices, and I think that would be a mistake as well. Another interesting thing this person brought up is the fact that Blair could be potentially trying to silence other people's voices, because in fact, Blair, iilluminaughtii, apparently sent Wonder a cease and desist. He said, Blair, aka iilluminaughtii, just sent me a cease and desist for speaking out against her abuse. I will not be silenced. So she is in this whole Twitter community post thing saying that she will not be silenced, which no one is silencing her. Once again, she has a huge platform, multiple huge platforms across TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, all these places. She's more than able to share what her side of the story is, and she's already shared her side of the story on YouTube. I also found a very interesting tweet, and this was by Fucktwit, I guess is what their name is. And they said, I'm late, but good job at iilluminaughtii. And they took her statement and they actually put it through, I guess it's a program that determines if something has been written by like an AI or like a chat GPT thing. And they said, apparently, according to this program's analysis, this was 100% AI generated. Now, I can't really confirm any of this. This is just a screenshot, but it's everything that is highlighted is generated by AI, and the entire statement is highlighted. And I mean, I will say, reading through it out loud, like, I was stumbling over some of the words, because even people who speak the same language do have like little different ways they speak and use different words and different vocabulary and stuff like that. But some of it was just like a little too robotic, and it didn't flow very well through conversation. So, I mean, I guess I wouldn't really be surprised if this was AI generated. I did also see around that this was shared through her Discord as well. I am not in iilluminauttii's Discord. I do not really like to use Discord. I actually just deleted it from my phone because I never use it anyway. So if you're trying to reach me on Discord, I don't know, I never check it. Sorry. Yeah, so that appears to be all of the updates that have been going on with iilluminaughtii recently. I told you this is a very short video. However, it does seem to be leading up to something a lot bigger down the road. So I am anticipating another video from iilluminaughtii, probably twice as long as my original video, and we will see what happens. So yeah. Anyway, that is it for today's video. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Laters. Bye!